Poof is messing up, guys. He's messing up, and he's gonna be. I believe that he's gonna be the reason why the king gets gets his memories back. What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex. I'm back with another Hunter x Hunter discussion video here, guys. I just wanted to briefly come to you all, talk to you all real quick about something that stood out to me, something else that stood out to me in episode 129 of this Chimera arc here. Basically, guys, this, with how the episodes have been transpiring up to this point, over the past, roughly 2 or 3 episodes, that Poof is, you notice that when Poof says something, the king gets triggered by a memory. I mean, even here, specifically in this episode, that the king gets a brief memory jog of Komugi. She pops up in like a cloud of smoke here, and it's a trigger. But of course, he doesn't remember who she is. He just has a quick split-second glimpse of what she looks like. And of course, he even makes the statement here that he's forgotten something, that something in the back of his brain it's there, like a memory of something specific that he can't put his finger to, that will pretty much fully trigger, you know, that part of him that had that connection with him and Komugi. And that feeling of basically having love towards Komugi, of caring for her, and really looking forward to continually having that bond with her. He just can't remember it, of course. And of course, Poof realizes this. He kind of figures out, well, not so much realizes that he's going to be the reason why the king remembers this, but he figures out that there are specific triggers that will, things, well, there are specific things that will fully trigger the king's memory back to the way it was. And he, of course, doesn't want that to occur. And, specifically here in this image, he remembers the board game. He remembers, the king and Komugi playing this game, and how they started to build their bond here, which, of course, he despised from, from the time that the king really started to really show um, affection and just, caring for Komugi herself. And so he literally just like, and, he even says it just before this image. He says, as the king says, I want to go back and look at, look at, the destruction of the palace to see if something will trigger. And even, you know, Poof even says, you should be able to find something that will help regain your memory. And of course, he specifically, after saying that statement, he specifically jogs his own memory to remember the board game. And he's like, man, now I have to try to get rid of the evidence, which he's a bum for that. And so, guys, I just, like I said, guys, Poof, he's messing up, and he's gonna, I already know from specifically from, this episode, in episode 129, that he's gonna try to fix this issue before it gets out of hand. He, like I said, Poof making the statement, saying something and triggering the king's memory, it just, it it just stands out for me to be able to sit back and be like, man, he like I said, even with the board game, I'm like, he's gonna try to figure out a way to get rid of the evidence so that the king doesn't remember anything that happened prior to that bomb going off, and giving him the amnesia that he has now. So Poof is a bum. I said it in my video last week. If you didn't check it out, on the video is called Poof is a Hater. Check that out here on my channel. But yeah, guys, Poof is a bum, and he's gonna try to get rid of the evidence. So we'll see what happens with that when I watch episode 130 in the next few days, to see what happens next and see if he tries to do anything crazy or insane. But with that, guys, I am out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you all think of this video. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about some things. And I will chat with you on the next Hunter x Hunter discussion video to come. Peace, guys.